Boxes are great. I love boxes. They're great for storing stuff, organizing everything, making sure stuff isn't all over the place, containing stuff. They make me feel like I'm in control of all the stuff I have, and I don't need to worry about it because it's in a box. I have boxes, you have boxes, everyone uses boxes. Boxes are great, but not everything belongs in a box. Let me explain. So I found this scholarship, and the premise of the scholarship is I need to unbox my life. Let me show you. Make a video about yourself unboxing your life. Now, when I first saw the scholarship, I was pretty excited about it because it's a video and not an essay. I don't hate writing essays, I just like making videos as well, so this seemed pretty interesting. But the problem was I can't really figure out how to unbox my life because my life isn't really in a box. I have a memory box, but I don't really have a bunch of my life contained into a box for me to unbox. I don't know if that makes sense. Now, I want to have some money so I can go to college. So I'm going to try to figure out how to put my life in a box so I can take it out of the box for the video, for the scholarship. And I want to start with this bin because this is what I call my memory box. It has some old stuff, memorabilia, knickknacks from a little while ago. And I'm hoping we can find some stuff in this big bin to put in the bin for the video for the scholarship. Let's see, what do we have in here? A quilt, a blanket, got an old stuffed animal, Goldilocks, shout out Goldilocks. I think this is a plate. Yeah, it's a stand. We have some clothes that definitely don't fit. More, looks like a lot of clothes in there. Oh, so this is a pass for Disneyland World. A pin with me and my brother and sister. Oh, this used to spin, and that was Lightning McQueen. And I loved this. I love Lightning McQueen. We'll get to that bag here in a minute. Oh, it's a Chick-fil-A sandwich ornament. Or keychain. More clothes. Little airplane trinket thing. Okay, let's see if we can get to this bag, because this bag has some good stuff, I believe, if I remember. It's been a while since I've looked in this bin. Also, the reason there's a lot of stuff in here from China and with Chinese on it is because I was adopted from China. So that's why there's a bunch of Chinese stuff in here. Okay, so I opened the stuff in this brown bag and I took everything out. I thought I was filming it, but apparently I was not filming it. So I wasn't able to film any of that. But that's fine. It was kind of boring. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 different photo albums, an old birthday card, face mask from when we used to do that, an old library card that looks like it's gone through the washer maybe a couple of times, 1 page from a story that I used to work on. Jade necklace was in the brown bag as well. That's from China. And that is pretty much all that I took out of the brown bag. Okay, I'm gonna decide some of the really good stuff from this collection, and we're gonna put it in the pile over here. I think that there's definitely more stuff around here that we can add to the pile. The pile is pretty big, and now I'm gonna figure out what goes in the box and what doesn't go in the box. All kinds of stuff. We have memory hard drives that have a bunch of old videos that I made. This Lego ball because I love Legos and I love Pixar. We got a bunch of notebooks and journals. We got a mug that a friend gave us. We got another journal. We have photo albums, stuffed animals, old manuscripts, the Boy Scout handbook because I'm a Boy Scout, old projects, more old projects, face masks, Elsa. This rolls out and this has a bunch of colored pencils, Rubik's Cube, Rubik's Pyramid, another book, another journal, this pen. We have all kinds of stuff and we are going to try to fit the important stuff in there. This is like the size of a shoebox. I didn't want to use a ginormous box because I don't feel like I've lived this much life. Like I'm only 17. I should be able to fit my life, or most parts of my life into like a box like this. So we're gonna stick with this, see how it goes. Hopefully I'll be able to fit most of the stuff inside this box. Everything in the pile, and even some stuff I'm sure I forgot to put into the pile, all has some kind of sentimental value, some kind of representation of some part of my life. So of course I want all of it to be able to fit in the box, but not all of it will be able to go in the box. And that's kind of sad. With this big green bin, which, I mean, it's mostly empty now because half of it is here and half of it I dumped on my bed. But even when it was full, it didn't have every single part of my life in it. It didn't represent every tiny detail that I call my life. It only had bits and pieces, some important stuff, some stuff that I didn't even remember I had in here until I saw it, so some less important stuff. I think treating this will be the same way. After much thought and consideration and organizing, I decided nothing in the old pile is part of the pile anymore. The pile actually doesn't have anything from the old one. I actually got 3 separate things, and now these 3 remain. A Bible for my faith, because I wouldn't be anything or anyone without Jesus. A camera, because I love making videos. I love to use the camera and edit the video into, a final product, and I really hope that I get to continue to do that. That's actually why I'm doing this whole scholarship in the first place, is so I can go to film school. And then lastly, a picture of my family. I love my family, and I'm so thankful to God for my family. I'm so thankful that I was adopted into this crazy, beautiful, loving family, and that is definitely one of the most important parts of my life. So these are the objects that I would put in my box to represent my life. And while this experiment showed me a lot about what truly matters to me, it also showed me that life is way too big and messy and complicated and chaotic and beautiful to fit inside a single box.